Hello. Check.
Hello, mic check. सर आपका काम मैंने कर दिया है। आपको यहाँ पे अभी मैचेस दिखेगा, आपने बस इतना देखना है। क्वींसलैंड स्पार्क ये ग्राउंड का नाम है। तो वहाँ पे अभी स्टूडियो 360 का मैच चल रहा है ना, ये वाला चल रहा है। थैंक यू।
So that's an excellent shot. It's gone out of the ground. Maximum it is. Umpire raises both his hands in the air. What a good shot that is. So Dupe, there are 10 for no loss in the first 2 deliveries of the innings. Remember, this is a 5-over game. A little short of length, a pull shot. There is a player in the deep. Collects that one bounce and straight back to the keeper. Single it is, strike rotate. So both the opening batters, Subshid and Mohsin, in the center. Subshid on strike, facing his first delivery. What a good shot that is in the air. The fielder can only go and fetch the ball from outside the boundary ropes. That's a clean shot. And umpire signaling that a boundary. What a brilliant start here for Dupe. The 15 for no loss in just 4 deliveries of the first over. Already in this innings, 2 boundaries and 1 maximum from Dupe. Both the opening batters are on fire. So Gurpreet with the ball, bowling his 5th delivery. He's played a pull shot, a little fumble in the field allows them to come back for the 2nd run. So 2 more runs added, 17 on the board in the first over. 1 last ball to go. I believe this is the maximum in the first over scored by any team in this tournament so far. And that is a free hit, it seems. Umpire signaling that. That's a brilliant shot. Pulled again fabulously outside the park. 1 bounce into the square boundary. 4 runs it is. So 22 and a free hit. Taken full use of it. So 1 last ball in the over. That's a good delivery. Straight to the mid-wicket fielder. Once again a fumble. And they are going to come back for the 2nd as well. So what a brilliant start here. Dupe, they are on fire. At the end of the first over, they're 24 for no loss. And this is the start any team would want. They have 4 more overs to play. And I'm going to hand the mic to the specialist commentators here.
Thank you, Mr. Akos, for your wonderful support. And back to the match. For completion of first over, what a good starting. This is 24 runs without any loss. It's kind of a thunder master blasters. innings going on. The Farid is on a bowling mark. He will continue the second over. Mohsin and Subshid Muhammad, they are the two opener batter in the crease. Excellent piece of starting. Mohsin playing 11 not out of 3 balls and Subshid 12 not out of 4. 24 without any loss in the first over. This kind of starting is much required because if you are playing a 5 overs match, the 24 runs, it's a very good start. It's not a good sign for the bowling side. The second bowler, the very responsible bowler, is on a bowling mark now. You should have to take the responsibility too because the first over is very expensive. So you have to control this over. What tactics he will use? Let's see. It's 2 opener batter. The Master Blasters, Mohsin, 11 on the board. Playing not out 11. First ball of the second over. Down the track and loft a fielder coming underneath it and fielder became a spectator. He scores over the line for Mangalore region for 6 runs. What a starting this is. Really entertaining here. Mohsin, really we are entertaining this one. What excellent piece of a starting for Mohsin in the very first over. 1.1 hour complete. Scoreboard, look at the scorecard. 30 without any loss. What they are really targeting for is they are looking for 100 partnership. What a starting this is. 30 partnership in just 7 balls. The deep discussion going on with the bowling side, that's much very required because this is kind of a Storm going on with the 2 batters. They are furnishing the bowler of WV. They saw me played for the extra cover region for 4 more runs. There's no protection in the extra cover. There was a cover inside. The fielder was up in the circle. There's a big chase for him and there's no chance to stop the ball inside the line for 4 more runs again. The 4s and 6s is coming from this 2 batter. Like Arania, the Bejoice Queen Park Stadium they are all enjoying. The spectator and the dugout of DP team. Dupe team they are all happy. No one can stop this. This is the consecutive back-to-back. 6 again for the Mangalore region. 3 balls is furnished to the bowler. First one is the 6 for the long on. Second follow the deep extra cover for 4 more runs. The third one not stoppable. The Mohsin is playing a superb inning. It's the very first match of their team from the side of Dupe. He's playing 21 not out of 5 balls. What a innings, what a performer, what an entertainer. This kind of entertainment is much required to this kind of limited overs. 5 overs match we are in progress, but they already pedaled the accelerator. 1.3 over complete, 40 on the board. The bowler is finishing. Now bowling side is under pressure now. 4th one is on. No way, you are kidding me. This is the consecutive back-to-back again for Mohsin. You have to remember this now until this the tournament goes and this name will be remained again. The Mohsin, you have to remind this name. Keep it in your mind. Mohsin innings. What a super entertainer. 7 balls, 33 runs. 1.4 over, 46 on the board. 46 run partnership comes from these 2 batters. Just in 10 balls. This is kind of a cracking innings. What a superb, what a quality batting from this batter, Mohsin. The WV bowler and the captain is under pressure now. You have to come back with the new style. 5th one. Last ball of the innings, this time from Subshid Muhammad. The six again, look at the reply. The ball is traveling high in the sky and crossing the line. End of the over number 2, 53 without any loss. Here's the other. Third over in progress. The batsman played to the deep extra cover. There is a fielder there. This time, after one bounce, fielder collect the ball. Batsman cross for a single. Mohsen is the entertainer. He's on a strike now. He goes to the non-strike. Subsaid is a man. He's playing 18 not out of 5 ball. Dupe, they are in a very good stage. 54 without any loss. Third over in progress. The new bowler, Azim Shabiri, how to do some responsibility, how to take a responsibility. Because first 2 over, it's a very expensive over from VW. No way! The runs, ball up in the circle, up in the air and one bounce. Waiting for umpire signal. Yes, it's a 4 more runs. 58 no loss. What a starting. This is what we said, like this pitch is helpful for the batter if you are know to swing the bat. The bowler should have to find the good line and length, unless he will be punished. The cracking shots. This time, it's the first time we are seeing, very rare to see in this innings, the dot ball straight to the wicket-keeper gloves. Shubshi, then Mohsin. 58 run no loss of 2.3 overs. Unorthodox shot. What a shot this is. Really is of a good entertainer. Shubshed. Play straight to the long on region. There is a fielder. There is a fumbling and which, unfortunately, 4 more runs gifted from the fielder, and Shubshed is happy. He moves on to 32 just with the 9 balls. The 2 batter. $64 no loss of 2.4 hours. Will you stop this? This is the Master Blaster show here. 70 comes up. 3 over 74 runs. The 2 batter is Mohsin and Subshed. 74 run partnership comes from 3 overs. The Subshed is playing 38 not out of 10 run under the strike rate of 380. Mohsin playing 35 not out of 9 ball, just 9 ball under the strike rate of 388. What a Master Blaster innings from this Dupe cricketers. Really, we are all entertaining. 74 runs. Look at the projected score, 123 run. Do you believe this? 5 overs match. Actually, we said like this kind of a starting is required if you want to demolish the competition of the confidence of the bowler of your opposition team. Who will be the successful bowler here? Fourth over in progress. The captain is thinking to whom you have to believe in it. To wicket taker bowler. This partnership is going for the build a record here. First wicket record, I think 74 runs. In this competition, this might be a big, it's a record partnership. They are built at 74 runs of just 18 balls. Really remarkable. What a sensational innings from these two batter, Subsid and Mohsin. Both are in a very good state, 38 and 35, no doubt. The captain have to do some work here. Shami Nawaz is a new bowler in. He will start the innings. He will start the ball at the fourth over. He will process the fourth over. Fielding restriction has been changed for the bowler. Nothing has been changed. There is one deep extra cover. There is a cover. There is one fine leg. Fine legs coming up in the circle of this. No third man. There is long on, long off. Fourth over in progress. This time for our side, the off-stick and umpire call it as a white ball. 1 run in the form of extra. The score moves on to 75. I would like to say the partnership moves on to 75. This is a highest score partnership in the past wicket here in this Bejoice Cricket Champions League Season 1. Again, this time, this ball, I wanted to keep the ball away from the batter, but this time he missed the line and the ball goes outside the line without any hesitation. Umpire call it as a white ball. 1 more in the form of extra. 76 on the board. Appeal for the caught behind. The wicketkeeper was interested, but umpire is not convinced. There was a sound in the neck, but unfortunately, it's not from the bat. Well gathered by the wicketkeeper behind the stumps. 1 dot ball after a so long time. This time, umpire, it's a late decision from umpire, but it's a wide ball. 1 run in the form of extra. Score moves on to 77 on the board. Lofted again. It was on the range and no hesitation to play the squalid region, deep squalid region for 6 runs. The score moves on to 83 on the board. Under the current rate of 24.90. Dupe, what a starting this is from the Dupe. The partnership is 83. I wish they are to build until 100 of partnership in the first wicket. This is called a large jawab. This is a sensational innings going on with these two. No one can stop him from the opposition bowler. Everyone has been finished. What a way to finish this. That was a classic one over the long off region for 6 runs. Very beautiful. That was a good connection with the bat. Look at the connection and the swing of the bat. What a connection that is. Really entertaining. The score moves on to 89. Mohsin is on 47. Just 3 run power from his half century. It's very rare to see the 50 in the 5 overs match, individual 50. But Mohsin, ball in the air, fielder coming underneath it. And it's a 6, it's a 50 for Mohsin. The very first innings he's playing 95 on the board. .95 and Mohsin completed his 50 of just 13 ball. What a innings to play this. Mohsin really is a very good entertainer. Dupe, they are in a very good stage. They are in a very good condition. 895 on the board after completion of 3.4 overs. The strike rate is 25.43. Look at the Mohsin innings. 53 of 13 balls. And this time, Farah saw the leg stick and umpire stretching his arm, calling it as extra wide, one more extra in the form of wide, and score moves on to 96. 4 runs away from century in the partnership. It's called a no ball. This is not a good bowling from really not acceptable from WV. They are the confidence level is down now from WV. Some played nicely. There's a misfielding again. The fumbling, misfielding batsman coming for second here. Mohsin moves on to 55 and score is on 99 just for 3.5 overs. Last ball of the over. Current run rate, look at this, really it looks very crazy. 25.83 is the current run rate. Projected score is asking 129. This time lofted fella coming underneath it, unfortunately missed it again. The 4 runs. 100 partnership coming from these two. What a innings to play. What a way from Dupe they are started in the first match. 100 partnership for the first wicket. We're playing only the 5 hours limited match. That's the 4 runs. 103 comes in. Mohsin and Subshid. Subshid playing 38 not out of 10 balls. And Mohsin 59 on just off 16 balls. Final over of this innings. Subshid is on a strike. And appeal for the caught behind this time. It's a dot ball, relaxing for the bowling side. It's a dot ball is very rare to see for this from this Dupe. Murtaza Ali Kapadia is on a bowling mark now. Last ball of their last over of their innings. Good piece of bowling, fumbling from the wicket keeper, misfielding from the wicket keeper himself, and batsman crossed for a single. Murshid Subshid wanted to bring Mohsin to the strike because he also entertaining there. He also enjoying in the non-strike end with the super striking off the bat from the Mohsin. What an entertainer. 59 out of just 16 ball. But this time Mohsin wanted to keep the strike to his partner because he's in a 38. So he wished that he will complete his 50. Just 2-6 away from his Subshid's 50. 3 balls to go. Let's see what he will do in this one. Yes, that's a good calculation. That's why Mohsin wanted in the non-strike. He bring him strike that because he wanted to him also complete his 50. 6 runs away from him. 44 on the board. 44 not out of 13 ball. 2 ball left for Subshid's innings. And let's see. 111. 1-1-1 without any loss. This is the highest partnership for the first wicket, I think, ever in a Bejoice Queen Park Cricket Stadium. 111 first wicket partnership. This is the highest total for the individual first wicket partnership from these two batters. 5th ball in this over. It's no ball again. There's an opportunity to Subshid. He can go for a big shot. There is an opportunity with the free hit. Umpire signal it's a free hit. And 112. He's have a chance also to complete his half century. Subshid. This time he bowled well. It's a nice bowling and meantime he completed one. Mohsin wanted to second. Yes, he completed 2 runs. Absolutely. As I calculated, they are the same mindset. They are playing like Mohsin forced himself for the 2nd run. He was running for the danger and he don't mind like if even it's a run out because they already scored 114. Last ball of the innings. And this time he lofted, it's a helicopter one. And this time he found the best fielder in the side. And unfortunately, Subseed remained 46 of 15 balls. And end of the innings of the cracking innings of Dupe, they scored 114 for loss of 1 wicket in 5 overs match. Yes, Ziad, what do you think this total is the biggest total, I think, in this contest?
Yes, of course, it's the biggest total of Bejoice in a Queen Park, and that to the first wicket partnership of 114 runs. In the final ball, they have lost their first wicket. Subseed couldn't finish with the 50 runs, but the two batters had made their job easily for their team to get the victories. But we have seen this match. We have seen the first inning. This was just like looking like a highlight, watching highlights. Just fours and boundaries and maximums were coming from the bat of the two batters, Mohsin and Subseed, playing for Dupe. And they have set a huge target of 115 runs, that too in the 5 overs. So let's see. Now it's time to start the second innings with a huge target of 115 runs. VGT Warriors taking up the Dupe. 114 runs for the loss of 1 wicket for the completion of the first innings, the 5 overs. So now VGT have to bat in the second innings, and they have to chase the target of 115 runs out of 30 deliveries, having the first over as a power play. Let's see what will the batters will do for their team against Dupe bowlers. Will ball for 5 overs, and the batters have to deal with the maximums to reach out to the total with a huge target, the highest run scored in Bejoice Cup 2025. Going for the second match of this tournament, played in Queen's Park Stadium with a huge target of 115, and the batters are now getting ready for the second innings with the right and left combination for VGT. Will face the bowlers of Dupe with 30 balls, 115 runs to win this match with 10 wickets in the hand. So as we have seen in the first innings, The first over in progress. The first over, the power play. The first ball of the second innings. Full toss delivery, low full toss, lofted, and it's caught. I think that's a drop catch from the cover fielder. The slippery ground making some uncomfortable for the fielders. To effect the right hand left hand combination for the EGT to chase the target of 150 balls. 29 more balls left. So 114 required. No chance. Yes, they have started with a big sixer. The maximum coming for the bat, much more required. The batsman, the right-handed batsman coming up to the mark with the big runs. Third delivery. Third time. This time drive straight. It was a long on fielder. Just for the singles, crossing for the singles. So 7 runs on the board. 3 more left in the first over. Now the left-handed batsman on the striker end. The bowler introduced, Rasim, Javed. The 2 openers, Sami Nawaz and Zishan Ali. Just a single to complete the 4th delivery. So more work for the umpires to switch to the 2 batters. The left hand and right hand batting combination from VGT Warriors. And much required runs. The equations 108 from 27 deliveries. This time well picked. This will definitely cross on. Yes, it's a big one. It's a maximum. The second maximum coming from the bat. Sami Nawaz getting his second maximum on the bat. Over number 1 in 1 completed with the runs of 15 runs. So 13 runs from Sami Nawaz. So 100 runs required from 24 ball. Exactly 25 runs required run rate. Going for the team VGT. So game of cricket which is called as unpredictable game. So still we can't predict the match who's gonna win this. as the batters of VGT have started a good start of 15 runs in the first over. They've completed the power play and going for the second over, bowling by Shahidul Islam. This time single taken. Good thinking by the batsman Zishan Ali, giving the strike to the batsman Sami, who's having a good knocking. Who faced four deliveries, having 13 runs on the board on his individual runs. Second time. This time good length. That was right in the block hole. Just having the nick of the bat and just going for the gully region for the singles. With that single, the score moves on to 17 for the no loss. 10 wickets in hand. Much required. Third delivery. This time drive straight, production found in the deep long on. We'll just deal with the singles. As we have seen in the first innings, normally the ball was flying in the air, and in the second innings the batters are not managed to get that big runs in each of the deliveries, and there goes the ability of the bowlers are putting the batsman in a very difficult so one more dotted delivery. So 4 deliveries coming from the over number 2 completed. With that 4 deliveries, they've just got 3 runs. And that shows a good comeback by the bowlers. That was a bouncer delivery, pulled up, but not managed to clear the ground. Just for the single in the deep fine leg region. They're going for the second, and they've completed the second runs. The last and the final ball of the second over. The scoreboard is on 20. And there comes the end of the second over, and Sami keeps the strike for the third over. Over number 2 completes. The scoreboard is on 21 for the loss, no loss. So 21 on the board. So 115 runs for the target. So much required. The equation says 18 deliveries, 18 balls left, 94 required to win this match. Means exactly required run rate is moving up to 31.33 per over. So third over in progress. This time cleaned up. The first wicket loss. Sami is now moving back to the pavilion. The first wicket, the big breakthrough in the third over. Ball number 1 directly hitting the stumps. Zishan Ali is moving back to the pavilion. It's Sami, the man moving back to the pavilion, the right-handed, the man who has scored the individual run of 17 runs from 8 deliveries with the help of 2 big sixes, is now sent back to the pavilion, and the new man, Sami Nawaz, is the new batter. They won second. They're running hard. And they completed the second run. With that 2 runs, the scoreboard moves on to 23 for the loss of 1 wicket. So 92 more runs required from 16 deliveries. Mirza Moin is a new batsman replaced. Good delivery. The dotted delivery. So 15 more balls. That means half of the second innings coming to an end. 15 more deliveries. 3 more from this over. 4th time. The bowler Unais. Sam nicely picked up. There is a protection, but safely landed. 1 bounce to the fielder. Just crossing for the singles. With that single, 24 for the loss of 1 wicket. So 91 more required from 14 balls. The start was a good start taken from VGT in the very first over, having the 2 big sixes. We are expected that the momentum from the batters will continue, but the breakthrough, the second over, there was no wicket, but the good over completed by the bowler, and the third over, it started with the right in the block hole and getting that first wicket of Sami, and makes the breakthrough in the very first ball of the third over, and the third over coming to the final ball of Unais, left-handed. The chance for the direct hit, and yes, that's taken. That's the direct hit, and the wicket number 2 is moving back to the pavilion. The keeper running through the ball and collecting and throwing towards the stumps, and that's the direct hit taken from the keeper. And wicket number 2 is moving back to the pavilion with 3 runs on the bat. Zamoin. And the second match in the ground of Queen's Park is completely single-sided for Team Dupe. They've completed the 3 overs. With that completion of 3 overs, the scoreboard is on 24. Required run rate is on like 45 runs required. 45.50 runs required to win this match in every overs, that which is an impossible task for the batters. So 2 more overs to complete. The fielders are very relaxed, as they know the target to achieve is an impossible task for the batters. 45.50 required run rate. 91 runs from 2 overs. Still they have to manage to get that good run rate, because if you win as per the league stage, the winning team, if they win 2 matches also, they'll there is a beamer coming. No ball called by the umpire. It's a no ball +1, 2 runs in extras. So that will be free hit called by the umpire. Asjad, the ball up. It's a free hit delivery. Let's talk between the umpires. The batsman is just having the talk with the umpire and settling for the free hit delivery. This time, there's a nick from the bat. The top is taken from the batsman towards the deep third man. Not much run scored in the free hit delivery. They're just getting that single run, which will not help the batters to get closer to the victory. As you know, you can't win this match, but you have to make some big changes in the run rate as you can. And there are 3 fielders underneath. The ball is in the air and the catch is taken comfortably, but the fielders are tackling themselves and the dew effect which is causing there. The 3 fielders were underneath and the fielder has not missed with the catch. He has taken comfortably and the wicket number 3 is moving back to the pavilion. The new batsman Farid Yunus. Oh, good length delivery. No chance for the batsman to get some runs. That's a dotted delivery. Good comeback by the bowler.
Thank you so much, John. And definitely every cricket lovers enjoying your voice. Tom knows that everyone loves you. The way you give in commentary in any language. Once again, thank you so much for Bejoice Cricket Club.
So 9 more balls, 88 more required.
2 batters working toward the middle now.
Only a single. The new batter will face the striker in. So final 2 ball left in the over. 5th ball of the over. Over number 4 in progress. So the bowler taking the long run up. Oh, there's a neck behind. Caught behind. Yes, it is. Easy call for the umpire. Wicket number 4 moving back to the pavilion. No loss for the team VGT. They lost their 4th wicket on chasing the big target of 115 runs. And they have scored 28 for the loss of 4 wickets. So look at that joy in the face of the bowler after getting that the caught behind. Huh?
So welcome back and once again, match number 3 going to start here at Queen's Park, Queensland.
Last and the final over, 6 balls. Going for the second run. They completed with the 2 runs. The scoreboard moves on to 30. 30 for the loss of 4 wickets. So required runs. 85 runs from 5 deliveries. So lofted high up in the air. Yes. That was looking like a easy, but in fact, I've already told you, make some slippery for the bowlers and the fielders who are running towards the ball, and while completing with the catch, they have dropped that, and 2 more runs is added to the scorecard. Oh, they just got the flow on this final over. Subshid was an opener batter for the team Dupe, and he's bowling the final and the depth over. Chance for the second wicket, and yes, it is 2 wickets for Subshid. It's second wicket. The final 3 balls left in the innings, 7 wicket loss. So 3 balls, 84 runs required. Having 3 more wickets in the hand. Subshid with no runs, dotted delivery. The all-rounder for the team who batted, who tried to get his 50 in the final ball, but unfortunately got in the final ball of the first innings, and he continuing with his bowling performance, having his 1 wicket in the over. Last and the final ball of the second innings. Just the procedures to complete the innings with the final ball of Subshid Muhammad. And there is some drama over there, bowling some extra deliveries. So last again, bowling the last ball of the over, slower delivery, again missing the line and length. 2 extra deliveries to complete the final over. Bowling the final ball for the 3rd time to complete the second innings again, Subshid. This time lofted beautifully. This will complete the innings with a big one. Congratulations, team Dupe. They're getting the big victory of 74 runs, winning by 74 runs, and congratulations, and